Video Sports, only on Fox 47 News at 10.
Oh, good evening, everyone. The Michigan State baseball team held their 14th annual First Pitch Dinner tonight at the Kellogg Center in East Lansing. The event features a silent auction to go along with player autographs before the formal dinner and program that followed. This year's event featured a keynote speaker that is very well known by baseball fans in Michigan. Yep, that's former Tigers manager Jim Leland, who stopped by to give his advice to the young Spartans. Leland, who won a World Series as a manager in 1997 with the Marlins and managed the Tigers from 2006 to 2013, was happy to offer advice to the team, and the team was eager to listen.
Well, I'm just going to talk to the players about what it's all about, but I think when you're in college, I think it's about the college experience as well as the baseball. You can't get so hung up on the baseball that you miss out on the college experience. You know, your professors, your teachers, your coaches, your parents. You know, you have to have some versatility. I think that's very important. Don't get consumed by the game. Don't get eaten up by it. Make sure that you have some versatility in your life and a little bit of diversity, and I think that's healthy for the kids.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've been very, very fortunate over the years to have some unbelievable speakers here, a couple Hall of Famers and things of that nature. And you know, Jim, we just add him to the list. I mean, it's it's a big name, and I'm just very honored and humbled that he would take time out of his schedule to come and speak for us here at Michigan State.
Well, some big and slightly unexpected news for the Michigan State basketball team this morning as ESPN's College Game Day announced it will return to East Lansing next weekend. The Game Day crew, which includes Reese Davis, Seth Greenberg, Jay Billis, and Jay Williams, will be at the Breslin Center next Saturday ahead of Michigan State's game against Indiana that tips off at 6 p.m. It was 3 years ago when Game Day last came to the Breslin Center as Michigan State took down 18th-ranked Maryland back in 2016. Saturday will be the 5th time that MSU basketball has hosted the Game Day crew, which is the most in the Big Ten Conference. The Game Day show begins at 11 a.m. Eastern Time and will be broadcasted, of course, on ESPN. Further details will be announced later this week, but head coach Tom Izzo shared this message with the Spartan faithful following the announcement.
Hey, Spartan fans, this for me is one of the more exciting moments in college basketball. Game Day is coming here Saturday morning. This will be the 5th time most of any school in the Big Ten. Come here and join my friends, Reese Davis, Jay Billis, Seth Greenberg, and Jay Williams. We've had some great crowds on Game Day and a lot of fun. Let's show the nation our great Spartan spirit once again.
I'm sure that'll be a lot of fun. Last night, one marquee high school basketball game ended with a buzzer beater as Okemos took down Grand Ledge 47-45 on the road. KJ Rye hit the buzzer beater for the Chiefs. As great as the game was, though, that wasn't the best story from the boys and girls doubleheader. News 10's Kellen Buddy was in Grand Ledge with a recap of Coaches vs. Cancer Night.
The ending was one for the ages. But in Grand Ledge, on Coaches vs. Cancer Night, the ending result was hardly what mattered.
Not all about the wins and losses. We would have loved to have the win, but a much bigger cause. And I think it's educational athletics at its best. Two teams going head-to-head, but coming together for a common cause.
The Comets wearing jerseys honoring those affected by cancer and a celebration after the game. For senior Stefan Hall, the game was a way to honor his late grandmother. His sister and brother in attendance.
And it means a lot tonight that we're doing this. It's an honor. I'm glad that my coach let me do it. It's just a great thing that we're doing here.
Players not the only ones affected. It's a special night for Chiefs coach Jeff Wanch.
I lost my mother to pancreatic cancer about 6 years ago. So it's always a special place in my heart, as it is with, I'm sure, everybody. It touches us all some way. So I'm glad to be a part of it, and they did a great job of putting on Coaches vs. Cancer tonight.
Both teams hit the road on Tuesday. The Chiefs play in Holt, and the Comets take on Waverly. In Grand Ledge, I'm Kellen Buddy.
And thanks, Kellen. The Michigan State hockey team has escaped last place in the Big Ten standings for now, but this weekend they faced a tough test as they went on the road to face nationally ranked Notre Dame. Notre Dame took game one of the weekend series by a final of 6-3 on Friday night. Then on Saturday, today, the Spartans and Fighting Irish officially finished in a 1-1 tie, but Notre Dame did get the extra point winning the shootout. The Spartans get 1 point out of a possible 6 this weekend. Michigan State will return home next weekend to take on the Wisconsin Badgers. Now, the Indiana Hoosiers will be coming to East Lansing next Saturday, as I mentioned earlier, but the Hoosiers are in a bit of a disarray, and part of that is due to the Michigan Wolverines. The Hoosiers have lost 6 in a row, a streak that it started with a loss in Ann Arbor to the Wolverines and was extended last night in a blowout 69-46, a loss to Michigan at Assembly Hall. The Wolverines regained form after a couple of flat showings. Michigan used a 17-0 run to start the game to pull away early from the Hoosiers. Michigan's 23-point win is the largest in school history at Indiana. Freshman Ignas Brazdeikis broke out once again as he scored a game-high 20 points in the win. The Wolverines return home on Tuesday to face off against rival Ohio State. So Indiana coming to East Lansing College game day. It's going to be a heck of a scene over there in East Lansing.
Exciting, exciting, exciting.